welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am the head of the Milone and the Medio trading companies, Scooby-Doo.
And I'm that little sister who's gonna guilt trip you into missing the birth of your child, Sobroni.
Welcome back to Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu because she is trash. So, let's just get it right out the way. For some of you who are watching this, might be a little bit different. You might see me picking some random fuzz out my mouth, and that is because we finally are doing the video thing.
Pick me on a day where I'm eating dinner because we are recording on a different day than normal.
What are you eating? What are you eating?
Have some baked chicken and mashed potatoes.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It
so yes,
is.
so I am not, because I already had dinner and my dinner was very delicious. But we are doing a video as a Patreon exclusive for $5 tier and up, so you guys get to see us in our natural habitat doing stuff
already.
Like what?
Like they don't see us enough already.
But yes, and just warning, kind of just piggybacking off of what Oni said about him just, him eating his dinner. Since this is exclusive, we're gonna be very chill with these videos. Yeah, I'm not getting super dressed or fancy. Oni was like, I gotta change, and he just changed from like a white shirt to a black shirt. So, and that's, so girl, I don't know what the difference was.
White t-shirt's unprofessional. It's a wife beater. Black t-shirt is professional.
First of all,
sophisticated.
First of all, it's 2024. Let's call it a tank top. Secondly, you just had a white shirt on.
It was a white tank top.
It was not. No, you had a white shirt on.
No, it was a tank top.
Really? I thought it was a white shirt.
No.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fair. That's fair. that is fair. Even though I definitely have a tank top on, but I'm wearing a sweatshirt over it, so bite me. As usual. So yeah, that's what's gonna be happening. I don't know if we're gonna be doing this every week. Probably not, but yeah, but when we do, it's gonna be looking like this. I don't know how it's gonna look like, honestly, because I have to edit this shit. But you know what? We're trying new things. We're trying new things. So we hope that you will join us in our journey.
Give us your feedback.
Yes, and follow us on Patreon, because we're only doing more stuff. We only doing more stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave that weird accent behind, and we're gonna get started with our show. And we're gonna start off with our new segment this week in anime. I'm looking at my notes, even though my news is on the computer. This is something interesting. So, according to Anime News Network, and this piece of news isn't really super huge or anything. According to Anime News Network, Blue Archive Anime is to release in North America in near future. So, like, let's park the car. What? Why? First of all, I'm like, why isn't I thought simulcasts were a thing.
Yeah, so for some reason it's simulcasting in Southeast Asia with English subtitles, but it's not simulcasting in America with the same English subtitles. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't. Excuse me. I don't quite understand. Like, this was like a real head scratcher.
Especially since it's simulcasting on YouTube, so it's super easy to just make it available to everywhere else.
So let's see. So they're being they're being casted through something called Anyone Asia, which I'm like, first of all, I'm like, are they not like airing on TV?
I have no idea. Blue Archive did some weird, crazy shit.
Right.
Side Games, come on, or not? Like, Yo Star, Yo Star, come on. You know how to do this by now.
Because okay, so apparently it's streaming in on Anyone Asia, it's streaming in territories in Asia with English and other subtitles.
Yeah.
The English subtitles are available in Bangladesh, Bhutan, Brunei, Cambodia, Fiji, Guam, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Macau, Malaysia, Maldives, the Marshall Islands, Mauritius, Micronesia, Mongolia, Myanmar, Nauru, Nepal, New Caledonia, North Mariana Island, Pakistan, Palau, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, Samoa, Seychelles, I don't know how to say that word, Singapore, the Solomon Islands, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, Thailand, Timor-Leste, Tonga, Tuvalu, Vanuatu, and Vietnam. I said all of that just to say none of those places were the U.S.
I'm so glad Laos gets the English subtitle.
So head scratcher.
Yes.
Does anyone Asia, like, are they mad at us?
I don't know. Also, I realized that the Asian English subtitles are just English subtitles, but with less grammar correction. Like, there's a couple of those run-ons and, bad grammar, but other than that, it's still an English subtitle. Give it to me.
Yeah, so that's very fascinating. I mean, listen, I just go on my little website and watch it there, and that gets me right. And I don't think it's bad grammar at all by the time it gets to me.
Because it's probably fan translated, and they probably translated it better. But yeah, it makes no sense. I don't know why they'll just, do worldwide. Probably some contract thing.
Yeah, probably like copyright laws, specifically like to like the U.S. or any huge Western country. That's usually the reason why. I just thought that was like very, I don't know, yeah, like you said, it's very interesting place that Blue Archive is in.
I heard it's selling well in Japan though, so at least that's good.
Oh,
a potential season 2.
That's good. I don't like. Are they too poor to do anything with Crunchyroll? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. It makes no sense.
I just assume it's a gacha game, which makes a lot of money. If it's like a big gacha game, it makes money. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I just thought that was very interesting and kind of a clusterfuck, and I was hoping that Oni can give me shed some light on that situation. But anyone has any more insight that they could give, that would be well appreciated. Yeah, Oni, what do you got for us?
My news is just a little kind of small thing, but Code Geass Rose of the Recapture, awesome name, is previewing their second part trailer. So I didn't even know about this, but there's a whole ass like a new 4-part Code Geass series called Rose of the Recapture. Part 1 just aired last Friday in Japan. Part 2 airs on June 7th. Part 3 airs in July, and then Part 4, the finale, airs in August. And then it'll air exclusively worldwide on Disney Plus in late June. So I saw the trailer, and it looks pretty good. I actually might check this out on the side. But I feel like it's doing the one thing.
I feel like I'm so far behind on the Code Geass lore.
But that's the thing. I think it's doing the thing I wanted all the other Code Geasses to do. Because all the other Code Geasses keep taking place in the same... This is Lelouch, and this is Lelouch's family. I think this is like a completely different story, like set in another part of the world. It looks like it's set in Asia, or like in China or something. So...
Is that the Asian girl from the original series?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
I think it's just a whole new cast.
Right, that makes sense.
But the action looks amazing. And The idea of like a modern Code Geass with like a better budget with more action and shit is just awesome. So I might check that out if the writing is up to par.
Not as if the original Code Geass was lacking in the budget department.
But just seeing it even more modernized, like even better version.
Yeah, like
awesome.
updated graphics and whatnot.
Updated budget, imagine. Oof.
I feel like that budget's not getting updated, but the graphics will. Okay.
So, yeah, if any of you have seen it, let us know in the comments what you thought of it.
I feel like maybe one of these days I'll just catch up on all the Code Geass shit. Oh, I love how. Is this a typo in the article? And then like the first line of it, they say originally titled "Go to Geass." Go to Geass.
That sounds like the porn knockoff.
Right, it's like go to gay ass, like
go to Geass.
The gay Code Geass series that should have come out by now. All right. Now that we're done with our news, it's time for our weekly reviews, and we're gonna start off with Mushoku Tensei season 2, part 2, episode 6.
Turning point 3. Although I will have to say this is the more mundane of the 3 turning points so far that we've gotten.
Yeah, like no one
died.
No one died or got teleported halfway across the world. So let's celebrate that.
Yay. But we did learn some interesting news for Rudy, at least, and Sophie.
They're pregnant. Yay.
Yes. A little Rudy is on the way.
Yeah.
A little Rudy or a little Sophie.
I always got the concept of saying that we're pregnant, but then I'm not gonna lie, if I could ever get pregnant and the person impregnated me ever said we're pregnant, I'm like, no, bitch, I'm pregnant. You're just a dumbass that finished inside me.
Right, well, Sophie's not like that, so maybe Eris.
Yes, and that's why I'm an Eris stan.
Aisha was again proving that she is. It's so funny. Every episode is like Aisha goes out of her way to prove how amazing she is as a little sister, and Norn goes out of her way to prove that she's still Norn.
She's trying her best. She's trying. She. What they say? You got Moxie, kid. Yeah, she has heart. Yeah. So, homeboy's wife is pregnant aunt. And they're just like, oh, here, things are happening. They briefly introduced the ginger, that the knight named Ginger, knight or attendant named Ginger, who
I thought you were being derogatory, like that ginger chick.
No, her name is literally Ginger. And what's to do with the bowl cut? What's his name with the glasses?
Zenobia. Yeah.
Zenobia. Yeah, that's the person he sold off. So
yeah, I didn't mind that. She's like, oh, I'm just here to do my job. Yeah.
Also, they made a metal jock strap for Alina Lise to fight the horny. So there's that. I mean, I just. Listen, I've heard of cock cages, but this is ridiculous. That is crazy. Do they have cages for? I get, was that just like a chastity belt?
Yeah, like a chastity belt.
I feel like it doesn't have. I feel like it doesn't feel the same for women. Like a chastity belt's not the same as a cock cage.
That's a horrible concept. That's like one of the worst things ever I can think of.
Yeah, but
a chastity belt or a cock.
Yeah, but
is it really called a cock cage, or did you just make that?
No, that ass is called a cock cage.
I thought it would have a more proper name.
I mean,
Like a more scientifically sound name. Like chastity belt sounds proper.
because I don't know, like, if women have like a equivalent to a cock cage, like,
Chastity
and
belt.
and also a cock cage is like sometimes like a cock cage does a lot of things for a lot of different men, as opposed to just like sometimes it can be in a kind of BDSM ish, sexual ish way.
Mm.
Like it's like, oh my god, I want to get erect, but I can't because my cock cage.
Yeah, I get
Or
that. That's like the
oh,
worst thing imaginable to me. Never put me in a cock
or my
cage.
master wants to, I don't know, dominate me, and he's just like, wear this cock cage, and then I'm gonna do that because I'm submissive.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I would never, but I'm just saying these are
You
just some
think Sophie
instances.
puts the cock cage on Rudy, or
What? You mean after he had a whole half a season of basically having his own mental cock cage? Nah.
maybe that's how he gets off now. Like he has to think back on that time.
Not his mental cock cage is crazy. That is
You're
insane.
trapped in a cock cage of your own creation.
Oh my god. Well, that's how she got pregnant so quick. She said, I'll take it off this one time. Click. And that was it. Snap, crackle, pregnant. Uh,
Yeah, she got pregnant fast for an elf.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
She said she was supposed to have trouble conceiving.
Oh, right.
And
You did say
elves
that.
traditionally have like, in terms of the D&D lore or whatever.
Oh yeah, they always it's like they almost don't want to have
Yeah.
babies. Well, that didn't happen. Yay, we have a miracle. And oh, and it was so sweet with the reveal. I was like, "Aw, this is
It
sweet,
was really cute.
really adorable." But then we get the bad news. Zenith has not been rescued. His dad is like, "Yeah, could you help?
Help, please.
Help." And the problem with that is, what is he called? The god? I keep
The
calling the
man
god.
god?
Hmm.
The man god?
Oh, he calls him Man God.
Mm.
I called him Mr. X. If you understand, if you get that reference, you're cool. But
I guess I'm not cool because I just think of Resident Evil 2.
no, yeah, I know you're. It's not the game. No, it's the way I said it, Mr. X. Anyways, Mr. X slash Man God is like, hey, just a reminder, if you go, you're gonna have a bad time. What is that from? What's that line from?
South Park.
No. I feel like that's like from a game, almost,
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
You go, you're gonna have a bad time.
Pretty
I
sure it's
know.
South Park.
No, because it sounded kind of scary when he said it, and no one in South Park is scary. They all sound stupid. So,
Yeah, well, then you're thinking about a completely different scene than I am because the one I'm thinking about is he says it funny.
oh yeah, no, it's like if you do it, you're gonna have a bad time. Like basically, like he's threatening us to not go to a place in this game. Damn, if anyone remembers what that game is.
That's such a generic line. There's gonna be a million people who come up with different game titles that have that line.
No, it's like specifically saying like, "Oh, you'll regret." No, he's like, "You're gonna have a bad time." I feel like not. I think not everyone says that. Not a voice. Not it's not a voice line.
Oh, that's Bambi, the video game.
Not Bambi the video. Oh, is it Kingdom Hearts?
So Bambi says to her mother before they go.
Okay, well, I guess someone will tell me. I hope someone will tell me in that. But yeah, he's like, "Don't go," and then he's like, "But I have to because they need me." But he's like, "You're gonna regret it."
I hope nothing bad happens. Like,
um,
my thing is, I hope nothing like actually like if the regret is that he's just gonna miss the birth of his child or whatever.
that's not gonna be it.
That's whatever. I hope it's not like, oh, I'm leaving, and then their home gets attacked, and Sophie gets killed. Well, I don't think Sophie will get killed, but like she gets a miscarriage or something.
I
I feel like that's a
think
possibility.
she might die in childbirth while he's gone.
So we got opposing theories here. I'm thinking the child's gonna die, and you think that the
Sophie's
wife
gonna
is
die.
Yeah.
And or something bad's gonna happen over there, and I just don't think I don't think him being there is going to stop it. I think he's just gonna see it, and then it's gonna fuck him up.
It never. Listen, my long time playing League of Legends, it's never worth it to go when somebody's asking for help. That's just gonna get you both killed.
So my first theory is homegirl's gonna die in childbirth. My second one is either Paul or the mom's gonna die.
Oh, I 100% think the mom is gonna die. That's like, if I could bet money, I'd probably bet money on the mom dying.
Well, to quote a title from How to Get Away with Murder, someone's gotta die.
Someone's dying.
Yo, the titles from those shows are so iconically morbid. Like, they're like literally one episode has like, oh, like who's dead now? Like, but yeah, I feel like we're at that part of Mushoku Tensei where we actually have to start asking that question.
Yeah, and actually, we're finally gonna go back to the action from after this whole slice of life arc, so y'all can stop complaining about.
Stop bitching.
Mushoku Tensei has too much character development. There's not enough action.
Like
y'all did with Vinland Saga.
I really y'all don't deserve anime. Y'all don't deserve anime. Y'all literally should be forced to just watch you can only watch My Hero, Naruto, I don't want to give you like Boruto. I don't want to give you the good ones like Windbreaker. I don't want to give you the good ones that are out right now. But yeah, that's all you deserve. That's all you deserve because that's all you want. Got me fucked up.
Strong feelings. Strong feelings from Drew.
Yeah, and Elena Lee's plans to break up with Kyle to go and help.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think.
Yeah, I think
he's gonna be like, "I'm coming with you" or some shit, or he's gonna woo her over again.
Oh my god! Please keep her alive. I don't care who else dies. Don't kill her.
Yeah.
If she dies, I'm gonna be pissed. Everyone, no shade. Everyone else can go, but her.
Wow.
Well, I'd rather Sophie stay alive too, and of course, Eris. And
I don't think Eris is even going to be relevant for the next
I know, I know, but just putting it out there, people who I just really don't want to die. Basically, all of his potential love interests, so Eris, Sophie, and Roxy. I want them all to live, and I want Elena Lise.
Yeah.
Everyone else can go.
I agree, but also add Aisha to that list.
Oh yes, Aisha. I guess Norn too. We can't want
by proxy Norn,
right? Because it's like they're half twins. Question. That's not true. They're just born on the same day, right?
They're not twins, but
they're twins in my mind.
They're the same age, almost ish.
Aren't they born the same day?
Were they? I don't know. Their mothers were pregnant at the same time.
Oh, okay. Well, they were born close enough. Okay, they're right. Enough that I want them both to live.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Konosuba Season 3, Episode 5.
Yeah, it's just my episode of the week.
This was pretty
funny.
That's pretty good. It might be.
I'm gonna give it to it because I haven't been a Konosuba episode of the week this season yet.
Yeah, I'm fine with that as well. It was you know what really gagged me?
What?
That obnoxiously long silence, that awkward where they're just looking at each other.
Thank God the background was moving because I thought
Yes, that's the only way I knew that it wasn't like frozen.
It was at least 20 seconds. They were just like looking at each other. I'm like, that's one way to extend an episode to the full runtime.
That was great. And I love how everyone was like celebrated, like, oh my god, you did this thing, oh my god, you did this great thing, and then Cosmo just got his ass beat by a bunch of Cobaloids. He just got beaten by a random mob. That was great.
That's what he gets for trying to show off.
Indeed. I love how Aqua's like, this is such a bad idea. Little did she know, it was giving, call an ambulance, but not for me. Like, so Eris decides to, first of all, Eris and Iris, both names being in the anime, definitely confused the fuck out of me this episode. But Eris,
eyes, whatever.
Yes, but Eris is like, okay, I'll bring you back, but do me a little favor, collect the divine treasures, because they're kind of bad.
Yeah. So Eris is Chris, right?
Who's Chris?
The thief.
Are you saying she's like revived by Eris?
No,
like, or she's
Eris. They have the same hair color. She is oddly protective of like, oh, you ran into that thief the other day and felt her up. That wasn't very nice of you. And she has like all this information on Kazuma for no reason.
Wait, okay, so Chris isn't the thief you're talking about? Is Chris?
Chris is the thief.
The one who's, isn't she the one who's, is she the one who stole the treasure? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Eris, but like in disguise.
I don't know. I feel like she was just someone resurrected.
When she was talking about it.
Talking about what?
When Eris was talking about the whole like, oh, you felt up that thief the other day, and then she was like blushing about it.
You have a point.
Really, for me, it's just that they have the same hair color. I don't think there's anyone else with that hair color in the show.
Like, let me Google this. Chris, not sis. Chris the sis. Konosuba. Okay, there's Konosuba, and then there's Eris. Oh,
Looking at them side by side, kind of doing something.
Yeah.
Making it a little bit more obvious.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Not that they have literally the exact same, almost the same hairstyle, but one is just shorter. Why did she come back as a thief? Interesting.
I don't know.
I just thought she was just like a reincarnation of Eris.
That's a good point. That could also be the case.
Interesting.
She's related to Eris in some very significant way. Other than just being a follower of Eris.
Nice way to point that out. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Oh. So speaking of Eris, she's like, define these divine treasures, and he's like, alright, fine. And yeah, he stumbles on to one of them because it was a necklace around Homegirl's neck, around Iris's neck. And then he was like, haha, this is Japanese, and then he kind of just reads it out loud. Which I guess prompts the body swap. And he switches spots with Iris. Nope, with Iris. God, you see?
We got a little Freaky Friday situation going on.
Yep, and then Iris is like, I want to go outside by myself, and then Megumin's like, yeah, I'll go with you, which we all were like, that's a terrible idea.
Was Megumin... Alright, it's skipping ahead, but was Megumin trying to get Iris killed? Now you're making me do it. Was she trying to get Iris killed or something?
I don't know. I don't know. I think Megumin was just such. I think she got
fights with people for no
she got lost in. I mean, she got just lost in Chuni land and just got away with the fantasy. But yeah, didn't work out too well.
No. Almost did for Kazuma.
It almost did. Kazuma was on one. Well, as of course. Freaking Mitsurugi came in and she was like, execute him. Like, I was like,
kill this man. He touched me inappropriately. Kill him.
That was and shoot him away. That was so mean. I almost feel bad for him. Because he's never really mean.
He doesn't really do anything bad. He's just always at the butt of like Kazuma's rage.
Right.
Stupidity.
So mean.
We learned that Iris's attendant is also a bit questionable, morally speaking.
Yeah, it's giving yandere with a side of siscon, maybe.
Yeah. Because she was a little too excited to get in the bath with Iris.
A little too much. I was like, wow, you kind of look like darkness just a little bit. Where is all this fuzz on my upper lip coming from? It's so funny because people would say fuzz on your upper lip to refer to like your lack of facial hair. That's clearly not the case, but I don't know. It's very interesting. What was I saying? Right, yeah, Claire, she's a yandere. She a freaky ass frog. Also, that music in the bath was insane. That was
hard with the music for no reason.
I kind of want to rip that music. Wait, maybe know that. What? I mean, just do it for whatchamacallit, for like meme reasons.
Notifications.
I'm just doing like I forget what it sounds like now.
Yeah, it was very moany.
Yeah, it felt like almost something in like a Persona game. Yeah, no, that was interesting. I'm sorry, I'm just like looking at the way I wrote this note, and I'm just like, I wrote down the anime, the episode, and I just wrote down bath music. I'm like, I wonder if I'm gonna know what I meant later on. I hope so. But yeah, that was Konosuba. That was actually really funny.
It was a great episode.
Wait, up next we have Slime.
Quick aside about Slime. For those of you who have voted Slime higher than My Hero Academia and Spice and Wolf, y'all should feel ashamed of yourselves. You're absolute menaces. Because if this was not the third season of Slime, I would have dropped this 2 episodes ago. But continue.
See Slime season 3 episode 6.
I actually
for anyone who cares.
I actually fell asleep last night. I told you, watching this episode. I got so mad because I'm here expecting like, finally it's gonna be the episode Hinata and Rimuru meet and maybe we'll get some action. No.
So Slime was the reason he fell asleep.
Yes, I said I fell asleep watching Slime.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I just read you falling asleep, and then I was just like, oh my god, thank you, Jesus. Let's just move it to tomorrow. But damn.
The moment they went to like another room and start talking, like every episode has just been a different group of people talking around the table.
I mean, quite literally, yes.
Literally.
Quite literally,
when I saw these
yes.
vampire dudes just show up and start talking around the table, I was like, all right, nap time.
Yeah, yeah. When you put it that way, yeah, the fact that My Hero or Spice and Wolf is rated above that. That's crazy. Like
especially My Hero. I thought My Hero would have way more pull than
especially after these two episodes.
Yeah, last 2 episodes.
Excuse me. Yeah, this is just. It's like they're introducing more players, and it's like I get it. You're trying to set up this whole big to do, and I'm sure later on we're gonna be like, "Oh, this is amazing!"
Yeah, 2 episodes or whatever. We're gonna be like, oh fuck, it's 24 episodes.
Bro, yeah, bro, we need something. It can't be like 12 episodes. It can't be 12 episodes of setup.
Yeah, it's gonna be watching me 12 episodes set up, and then like right before the next season starts, it like some big battle's gonna pop off, so we have to watch next season.
Oh my god! And then it only lasts for 2 episodes, and it's like back to talking.
Back to talking at this table.
Also, I'm just like, did we need more bad guys this soon? Like, did we not have enough bad guys who wanted Rimuru dead?
Like plot points already. Just they're just adding the ad now. Like, oh, great, another shadow council. We already have bad vampires. Why did you add more bad vampires?
These aren't bad vampires. These are bad merchants.
They look like vampires. They were sitting around a dark room with like vampire aesthetics. They have a loli leading them. And they're drinking red-looking blood liquor wine.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the homegirl from the church. They are the Rozo family. And they too don't like Rimuru.
Surprise. Who likes... Is there anyone who likes Rimuru showing up anytime soon?
Right.
That's the next episode. It's going to be a different faction sitting around the table being like, well, actually, we like Rimuru.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it for 20 minutes. That's how we can... Let's talk about how we can help Rimuru for 20 minutes.
It's going to be a recap of... Oh my god. If an episode 9 or something is just a recap of the whole season. So
it's a recap of everyone talking.
A recap of all the talking scenes.
I would drop it after that. No, not the, let's talk about the talking.
Yeah.
I have to believe they're doing something next episode. Please.
Yes, I have faith. Have faith in slime. It always does this.
It does this. It does this too. Yeah. They're just like, let's just. Because it doesn't even feel like this isn't even like slice of life anymore.
It's just exposition and dialogue, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like it would have been more palpable if we just had the Rimuru's cast and then That's why last episode was like I was fine with it.
Yeah, it was more bearable because at least they were like fun and doing different shit.
Yeah. And then cracking jokes and being adorable. But this was just like, scheme. I also have a scheme. Let's talk about the other people's schemes. Scheme. One thing about the Rozo family, they are aware of Diablos. That's something. So yay, they're not one group that's not totally unaware. Like, also, not they have guns. I saw a homegirl put out a gun. I said, wait a minute. Do they always just have blickys in this world?
Your sword is nothing before my Glock.
But yeah, yeah. Just lots of table meetings. And whatchamacallit, that other country that they beat.
You're falling asleep just talking about slime.
the other the other country that got beat by them. I mean that got beat by Rimuru. They have enlisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what their name is, but
I think it starts with F. Farmo for whatever.
Farmoth, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they are teaming up with the Holy Knights. And then Rimuru's group was like, "Oh my god, like should we just let it go? Because like they're amassing like such an army," and everyone's like, "Fuck that."
You know what kills me about these though? It's not like Rimuru's gonna beat them by out scheming them. It's like all these schemes are gonna go on,
and then at the end of the day,
just gonna beat the shit out of them, and that's gonna be the end of it. Like he's not gonna out power play them with some big brain move or politics or anything. He's just gonna kill them.
I almost hope not, because I'm like, that first time it happened, I'm like, that was kind of badass, but if that happened this time, it'd be like, what was the reason? Like, I know it's not, I'm not saying I don't want him to fight at all. I'm just saying, like, I don't want him to go and literally, like, Kamehameha and obliterate 30,000 knights.
I don't think he's gonna kill anyone, but he's just gonna do, like, some impressive show of force, like, beat their strongest warrior easily type of thing. And then they're like, oh my god, we don't stand a chance.
I mean, that's fine. As opposed to him just actually just killing everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just wish that there were, if they're setting up all these schemes, that there would be like a bigger scheme to beat them instead of just, I'm physically just gonna beat you.
Physically going to beat you. Things I wish I could say to some of my bosses. Just kidding, violence is bad. Up next we have My Hero Academia.
Beatdowns.
Season 7, episode 2.
Rest in peace.
I'm kind of mad that they killed her so quickly. I am kind of mad.
I kind of felt they were gonna kill her. I knew she wasn't gonna beat G&AREVIEWS.
I knew she wasn't gonna beat him, but I didn't think she was gonna die.
I felt like she was gonna die just because they introduced her so late, and it's like, oh, she'd be a really good candidate to just die. Because she just showed up mad late and had no real presence in the show until now.
Was she not in the movies where they went to US?
I didn't see the movies.
Yeah, me neither. I was not aware if she was. And this is her first introduction to the series. But yeah, I forgot something happened that I was just like, but why didn't she X, Y, and Z?
Well, that's the thing. With her power, you can always be like, well, why didn't you just do this? Because it's like so vague and overpowered.
Exactly.
She could have just literally been like, the air is lava in front of me and then melt, you know. But then again, Shigaraki would have been like, oh, I have some quirk that's like lava resistant or something. I don't know.
Right. Barrier, like some shit like that. Or just be like, I'm immune to decay.
Yeah, I could have done that. I'm immune to decay. Yeah, a lot of things she could have done.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But hey, at least she got to do her thing and look cool.
Yeah, she went out like a badass.
She did.
She did go out like a badass, and she went out. Well, she went out with a bang. Cause she was like, okay, bitch. Well, my last rule is my powers are incompatible with yours. And yep,
beat the shit out of your powers.
Yeah, no, cause I guess that's how that works.
That's how it works now.
Apparently, that means
eat your quirks.
It'll just. I thought, because it made sense if it was like, okay, well, he can't function with the quirk inside of him, and he's just kind of like, so, yeah, I just didn't, and I thought maybe it would be the incompatibility would just stop him from using it, but not straight up. He just loses the quirks.
I guess that's their way of like nerfing him and being like, look, he's weak. Now your chance to
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. 1,000%. 1,000%. Yep, he's been weakened, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is your 1 week to
you have
train
1 week to win."
Right, 1 week to train. I'm just like, okay, that's still not like a lot of time, but okay, but sure. Also, the imagery of like her quirk dying inside of him was so awesome.
That was creepy as hell.
Too. It was, yeah, it's very haunting. I kind of loved it. That was cool as shit.
Very dark for My Hero.
I was kind of a fan. Just, her face kind of just corrodes into like a skull, and like, oh, that was cool. Yeah. So I guess next episode is gonna be more training arcs. Yay!
Hey, my favorite. My Hero training arc.
Class A versus Class B. Let's go. Part 2.
Have Class A versus Class B. It's only gonna be 12 episodes long.
Yes. I can't believe you did not like that.
You know what? I don't know why I don't like it.
Right, because it was such a cool and interesting application of all their abilities.
And I like seeing the other students get a chance to shine and stuff. Like, every part of me should have liked it.
Right, I don't understand. I don't understand. It was literally just watching a bunch of people fight each other, tournament style.
Maybe I need to go back and rewatch that arc and be like, "Oh, that's my favorite arc ever." In any shonen, beat Start Tournament.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, no, it was. I really enjoyed it. That's why I never understood why you hated it so.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we have another tournament.
Like if that was considered a filler, one of the better fillers for sure, in my opinion. All right. Up next, we have Spice and Wolf. Yeah, Spice and Wolf. Merchant meets the Wise Wolf. Episode is 6.
Yeah, you got your wish.
Which was?
Why doesn't Holo just turn into a wolf and eat them?
Yay! Yes, I was like,
she heard you. She's like, yeah. Why don't I just turn into a wolf and eat them?
Yes, this entire time I was like, oh my god. I know they're trying to be. This supposed to be about economics, so they're trying to shy away from like stuff. But I'm like, no, I want violence. This is a very violent predicament. Give me the violence, and they did. However, one glaring problem I have with this episode.
Okay.
Girl, you did all of that, Lawrence, from a knife wound in your arm. All of that. Like, he literally got stabbed, and by the time he was done getting stabbed, his eyes were sunken. Like, he literally looked like he was on his last legs already. And I'm like, girl.
All right, you get stabbed, Drew. See how that works for you.
I am not fainting after 5 seconds. I'm not gonna be like, oh god, oh, I feel like I'm like, he immediately, like, I thought, the way he looked, I thought he got stabbed in the back. Or stabbed in his side. Like, a place where you can actually, like...
Yeah, I assumed he got stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah, like a place where you can bleed from and die at that rate. Where him fainting would make sense. I see this motherfucker wake up with the bandage around the arm. I was like, bitch, excuse me? you look like all of this? Like, what was it, rusted? Do you have tetanus? Poison?
Imagine it. He was like, oh, was my wound healed? And they were like, wait, what wound? You just had a scratch in your arm. the blade wasn't even sharp. It didn't penetrate the blade.
It was a toy knife. God, I was like, there's no way you being this much of a pussy over.
Well, I was gonna say the issue I had similar to that my glaring weakness of this episode is y'all are scared of Holo. She's cute as hell as a wolf. I wish they made her more terrifying looking because she was like cute and fluffy looking. I would love.
Yeah, but she's still. But I mean, but she's like, she's still dangerous as fuck. You
she's
both
a
can both
giant, cute wolf. I don't know, whatever.
What about them big ass teeth said, "I'm cute, love me." No, it wasn't cute when she was eating the people.
Are you afraid of Clifford? Because that's what basically she was.
No, Clifford is one much more red and doesn't have any like canines.
Canines.
They don't show his canines in the show.
Yeah, well, you can assume he has them.
Well, they don't show them, and that's what makes him not scary. The big bearing teeth and the
scary. Holo looked comfy as fuck. I would like snuggle up under her paw.
Yeah, cause she wasn't trying to kill you, bitch. Say that when she's banging her teeth at you. My gosh.
Just like first off, well, I'm talking about specifically Lawrence here.
Oh,
he
yes.
Should not be.
Yes.
He knows Holo's not going to kill him. Just like whatever. She's a
girl, be chill. Right. Wolf. Like she did this to protect you. She's not literally going to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, go pass out again. Stop screaming. Doing too much.
Wow, man. Holo must be like, damn, I really fell for this guy.
Yeah. Actually, he did pass out again, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wouldn't blame her if she, like, left. Because she was like, it would be like, Lawrence, you're too pussy to hang with me, because, you know... Like, she was so, right, like you said, she was adorable when she wasn't trying to eat me.
Mm-hmm.
Or him. Like, no, I would just be like, I'd be like, oh my god, come here. And then she'll, like, lay on me and, like, wrap herself around me while I heal up from my clearly fatal arm.
I'd be like, so Holo, why do we have a cart and a horse again if you're a wolf and can just ride on your back?
Excuse you, she's a lady. Oh my god, I hate men. I hate men.
It's romantic.
Oh, it's romantic that he rides her like an animal. Try misogynist. Try misogynist. Go ride your girlfriend. Ask your girlfriend to ride.
Tell my girlfriend to transform into a cute wolf, and I'll give it a shot.
And I really hope she slaps you and leaves a mark. So at first I thought she was gonna leave forever, and then they're gonna have this like stupid arc where he has to like find her. I'm glad it didn't happen.
Do that.
Yeah,
super glad.
Very glad. Then Lawrence almost gets cucked by a bunch of contracting and handling fees. Which I'm just like, yep, sounds like business.
Yep.
Taxation. And then oh yeah, but then he got like extra money from something else. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, from the deal.
Yeah, he got some little extra. So I think it was like 1,000 coins.
Something like that, yeah.
And he said, "I'll take my payment in peppers." And I was like, "Oh wow, you have spice." And wolf.
And
right. But yeah, it's a good episode. Yeah.
Good conclusion to the arc.
Yeah, that was a good conclusion. It got a little touch and go with all the economics, but
not too much.
Not too much. All right, up next we have Blue Archive, episode 7.
The Hina episode, even though she was only in it for like 2 minutes, but I'll take what I can get.
Of course you like Hina.
Yes, Hina is best.
So plot stuff happened. The prefect team showed up. First of all, I'm surprised you're not standing Iori.
I stand all of them except Shinatsu. But Iori and Akko are.
Wait, is Shinatsu the one with the glasses?
Yeah.
God, I hate you.
She's nothing compared to Iori, Akko, and Hina.
Oh, Akko, right? The one on the screen.
Yeah, the bitchy secretary.
Come on, bitchy secretary. Yeah, so we realized that they weren't after Problem Solver 68. This time they actually wanted Charlie. That's not his name, is it?
No, that's like the organization that he works for.
Yeah, they're after Sensei. I just called him Charlie because they kept saying it a bunch of times.
Like everyone else, they want the sensei.
I forgot the reason why. I don't think it was like a good reason though.
It was basically because they don't like know what kind of threat he is or whatever. So they're like, well, fuck it. He might, in case he does get in our way or something, it's better to have him like on our side than.
But then they put him. But then the student council president put him in charge, ish.
He's in charge. Yeah, he's like he has what you call it, authority over the different schools and stuff indirectly.
Yeah. I'm just like, so
we don't want him messing with our school's potential treaty with the other Trinity school. So
kidnap, right? Well, that was not gonna work for the Abyssal girls. And yeah, they broke out into this huge fight. Now, here's my problem with this fight and potentially Blue Archive. For a show about guns, they don't utilize
guns that much.
Guns well at all. Like they have some like really cool action sequences for sure, especially in this episode. Ish. I say ish because, you know, cut to the scene of Aru and what's her name again? Aru and Hiroko fighting together, and it's like
they did the Marvel back-to-back.
Yeah, but it looks stupid because I was fighting with a fucking sniper.
I know, it does look stupid.
Like, just this heavy ass sniper gun. Like, what? Like, it. I don't know. It just felt.
Don't think too hard about that. The fact that she has a sniper and.
But it's like, girl, with this anime, I gotta think about something, or else there's nothing to think about. There's nothing to think about then.
But yeah, that part was dumb. But I did like the other, like the whole Nanomi Haruka fight was pretty nice when they were teaming up together. I always like seeing the random mob girls just get blasted.
Yo, that shit is that is entertaining.
Like she just pulls out a gun and nobody like, wait, whips out minigun.
I personally prefer when they literally get blown up.
Oh yeah.
She just started throwing grenades. Like, wait, what? Like, oh, like when they're fighting the missiles, and homegirl like pointed it up, and she's like, wait, oh no! And it just all yeah, that shit is funny.
Those are the best parts, and of course they do the whole. You know, you already had good moments. She had like the kick, backflip, shooty moments, hide behind car.
Yeah, Yori was. That girl, she was a problem. And by the end of the episode, Hoshino comes out. She's like, yay, all the fighting's over, whatever.
Yeah, I can come out now, the fighting's over.
And then Hina's like, oh my god, are you who I think you are? And she's like, you know me? It's like, so apparently, homegirl was Hoshino was some big shit back in the day. I guess they're probably gonna teach. They're gonna touch upon it more in later episodes potentially. Yeah, and then the Miss President Hina was like, "Hey guys, sorry that this happened. Kind of did too much. I went too far. My bad. Let's go." Like she stopped them, right?
Yeah, she was like, let's go. And then she gave the information to Sensei about the Kaiser company working
Ah,
in the desert.
yes. Mm-hmm.
So, they're looking for
Hey,
something in the desert. You might want to check that out.
yes. Here's Team Rocket's hideout. Do with that information what you will. But yeah.
For a more action-focused episode,
Mm-hmm.
I'm satisfied with it because I was expecting it to be worse in terms of its action. So I'm like, all right, well, it's passable. Good enough.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, I'm just looking for like what I'm like, damn bitch, what's the next one?
You know.
Is it Dungeon Meshi?
Yes.
Yes, last but not least, Dungeon Meshi episode 18.
Mm-hmm.
19. 20. No, 19.
Stop adding more episodes.
Season 2, episode 4. No. So this girl who is holding Marcia like fang point, claw
I
point.
was gonna say cat point, but yeah, claw point works better. Fang point.
She revealed that she's a beast man, which is a good way of like kind of like explaining what happened to Phelan. And she's like, oh, they
Yeah,
both kind of
really
became chimeras. Like that's a good way to like bridge that explanation while introducing a new character. Shout out to the Senshi panty shot.
Yeah, that was so gratuitous and unnecessary.
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Now it's gratuitous. Now it's gratuitous. Now it's too much. Now we're over. Okay, shut up. I'll take my one dude panty shot compared to literally a panty shot every fucking anime season.
At least 3 Martial panty shots to make up for this moment.
No, I hope you get nothing. I hope she wears more clothes. You deserve nothing. But yes, it was good justice for people like me with my tastes in men. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the cat girl, who's by name, her name is Izutsumi.
I like the other one. I like her fake name better. What was it, Kebi?
I forgot what her name was.
Yeah, but sure.
Yeah. She pissed him off when she was just like threw the food on the ground. He was like, I thought he was about to fight. Like
just beats the shit out of
or at least like put it like, you know, like choke her up. Just be like, spoon, normal, now, eat mushroom. Like
the whole like him trying to get her to eat right while the whole monster was trying to hunt her in the background was pretty dope. That was a pretty dope.
That was pretty cool. How'd they kill it again?
Oh, I forgot.
I was like, did they kill it?
Like Senshi used his shield or his pot to break the
knife.
The knife, yeah. And then Laos like put the ghost foot on a magic circle or something, and it like burned it. I forget. Something like that.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
And then like slammed it against the wall.
Well, is this to me? All she just wants to do is be a normal girl again.
Do you think she's permanently joining the party, or is this like a I'll be here for 2 episodes and then I'm fucking off type of thing?
Probably she'll be there for like a couple of episodes, maybe.
Yeah, me too. I think so.
Or maybe till the end. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. There's only like 4 episodes left.
Yeah, not a lot. Oh yeah, and then we have the whole nightmare thing, where Marciel's afflicted by the nightmare, and Laos is like, "Hey, I'm on my healing journey. Let me heal you from the nightmares."
Mm.
But then he gets kind of stuck in his own nightmare, where he sees like his family and everyone. First of all, his dad's hot. I mean, I thought he was good looking. I thought he was good looking too. Yeah, his dad is also hot. And yeah, and then they do like the whole thing. First of all, that monster is horrifying.
Yeah, that whole scene was really good at blending like horror with comedy and
Yes.
good character development for Martial.
Yes. First of all, Laos very like every episode is just like more and more. Why is no one saying just like the obvious part that Laos is like clearly like a psychopath? Like he's clearly he's clearly like he's not all.
He's a little off kilter.
Yeah, like he is. Yeah, I just think he's a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
Like sociopath, maybe neurodivergent, something's going on. Yeah. Because he was just like, oh my god, nope, here's a monster. Nope, we're doing this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be fun. Like, I was like,
while little Martial's running for her life and crying about her dead fucking bird and father.
And he's just like, nope, you gotta help me, or else we're just gonna die. Like. I was like, bruh. Like, I don't know, his blind faith in people. Like, his optimism is almost like, you know how in some anime characters, like, their optimism is like almost like annoying because they're just like the happy character, but then like you probably learn of like some sad background story.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, oh, that's why they're happy. They're just doing their best. Oh, and it makes you like, and it makes you like endear to them almost in a way. Yeah, this is not that.
This is the opposite.
This is not opposite. Like, it's like you're so upbeat, but in a way that it makes me concerned. Maybe it's slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Still hot though. Oh my gosh.
I laughed at the solution to. When Martial got the book,
I just smacks the monster. He's like, "Wait, you're not gonna do a spell? You're just gonna beat the monster with the book?
Just beat the monster with the book."
Yeah, and then I thought it was cool when they were cooking the nightmare. The nightmare apparently is just like
horrifying. By the way, the fact that it's like seashell, like hermit crab looking creatures in your pillow that causes the nightmare, gross.
I mean, besides it looking like clams and shells, what's so gross about it?
Just the concept that there could be like a bug in my pillow that gives me nightmares.
Oh my god, you hate bugs so much. Yes, literally even sea critters. Even sea critters.
No, it's not even because I don't care about hermit crabs and stuff, but like doesn't the concept of like there's an animal or bug or something in your pillow while you're sleeping that gives you nightmares? That doesn't creep you out?
Maybe if it was the nightmare itself. I mean, it would be unsettling because why the fuck are there clams in my pillow? But not, exactly. But not
if
in
you
like.
Woke up and there was fucking clams in your pillow, you wouldn't be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, but not like in a oh my god, I'm scared of bugs way. You literally said, "Ew, bugs," and I'm just like, girl, they're clams. Like I'd be weirded out. Like why the fuck are there clams? Like I wouldn't be weirded out by the clams being in my bed. I'd be like, who put these clams in my bed? That's what I would be afraid of. Not the fact that there are clams in my bed. But who put them there?
You are Mr. Brave then, because...
So, don't worry, Oni. The clams can't hurt you anymore.
Definitely wouldn't eat them. That'd be one of the animals I don't eat.
I mean, if they smell
what if you eat them and then you like get nightmares forever because they like live in your soul?
Damn. Okay, negative Nancy. Shit. Like
I'm being cautious.
No, but that's not what happened. They got cooked and then the monsters were, they had fun mirages and shit. Of past memories.
I didn't like that. They woke up and they don't remember the dream. It was like, I had a great dream. It was like a puppy was chasing me or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they don't remember. Most like this. What's the phrase? Ignorance is bliss. Yes.
Yeah, that works out in the end.
Hmm. All right. I think that is it for our That's it for our weekly reviews, and that's the end of our show. Oni, you'd be so kind, take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of the Waifu Wars podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to catch every episode as it goes up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on the Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron and join us on our weekly live watches. This season, we are watching Mushoku Tensei and Konosuba. So if that sounds interesting to you, you know what to do. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Speaking of Patreon, like I said, y'all, if you join Patreon, you will be able to see our faces on Patreon. We're definitely trying to cook up some more content for us at Patreon. You know, there might be another podcast coming back, the one that we've done before. Hint, hint. Get ready to go back to the dungeon. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Also, we're doing a charity stream in 2 weeks, I believe.
Yes.
So yeah, I will tell the masses about that as the day comes quicker. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
All right. And on that note, this has been Saroni and
Chubidoo.
We'll catch you all later. Later.
Bye.